Okay, good morning. Welcome to the last tournament of the season. New Jersey. The Riders against the Pittsburgh Stars. We played them before. We beat them. I don't remember the score. Might try to look that up. Are there 47? Oh, okay. Thank you. So my statistician Jeff is here. Oh, we're 49th. All right, so this team is ranked 47 nationally. We're ranked 50th or 49th. We beat this Pittsburgh team before, and we're getting kicked off with Owen, Chase Lannon up front, Kane, and Lars on defense. So puck drop, moves into the near boards, and floats into the Riders zone. Lars is battling in that far corner, brings it over to the near corner with Kane. Kane gets it up to the point, shot, kick save. Phillip is in net today. And if you'll remember, there was a pretty good headman pass that didn't make it through, but Owen picks it up, circles back out of the zone, and cuts around by the red line, comes up the near boards, goes far side, tries to hit Chase, picked up by Lannon, and that's going to be offsides on the Riders. So Owen is out, and he's not even on the bench. I think he's here, but he can't be on our bench, so we don't have a backup goalie, which is a little unusual. But we have Phillips standing strong. So line two out there. Riddick took the face-off. Xander is back out there. Ryan and Lincoln are up front with Riddick, and Bjorn is on defense with Xander. In the offensive zone, Pittsburgh picks it up and skates it out. Nice check by Bjorn. Puts a body in front of him. Puck comes into the near corner, and Xander is back for the first time in several games, getting back from his injury. Centering pass in front. Gets up and out of the zone, and they cycle it back down deep. Picked up by Xander behind the net. He goes back over to Bjorn. Bjorn, far corner. Bjorn outlets it up to Lincoln. Icing is waved. It winds up in the near corner of the offensive zone, goes over to the far corner. Lincoln goes after it, and they get it out. Kane is doing some work over there. Ryan, Lincoln has it. He moves it up to Fisher. Fisher chases it behind the net. James grabs it at the point. Makes a little move, goes to the hash, going in, centering pass, gets deflected behind the net and into the far corner, and they zing it back on the far boards, up and out. Jacob Smith on D, brings it up. Tipped up and out of play by Caden, up into their bench for a whistle. What? I can't hear you. Where are they? Caden up front this time. Kane and James on defense. Jacob is up on offense with Caden and Fisher. So mixing the lines around a little bit. I can barely see. There's a big board right in front of us, but the numbers of the time are not visible. Pittsburgh has it behind their bench, behind their net, behind their bench. Yeah, okay. It's a little early here in Jersey. There's a big outlet pass up to Jacob. Jacob at the red line, backhands it in. Nice, gets it deep, so that was a good job. He goes off. Caden goes back to try to grab it, and they cycle it out, skate it up, and Owen puts some pressure on him. Kid moves into the zone. Nice job by Owen to put some pressure on, cause a turnover. Puck is out of the zone, and they backhand it around to center ice. They send it deep into the near corner. Bjorn grabs it. Bjorn still battling. Centering pass in front. They can't get a shot off. Picked up by Chase. Chase backhands it to Owen, but it was just behind him. Owen grabs it, leaves it off for Lars. Lars tries to kick it into the zone, and they get it up and out. Landon grabs it, goes wide, right to a Pittsburgh player, and they send it into our zone again. Phillip holds it up behind the net, leaves it for Lars. Lars picks it up, sends it up ice to Landon. Landon drops it off to Owen. Owen gets across the red line, across the blue line, cuts to the center, can't quite hit Chase, but he sends a shot that misses wide. So far, I don't think we've had really any shots on either side on goal. Just a lot of back and forth. Ooh. James just did a spinner. Kid picks it up behind our net. Still has it in the far corner. Moves down, back down to the far corner and cycles it behind into the near corner. James mishandles that one, but he does get it back over to Xander. Xander gets it up to Landon. Landon chips it up to Riddick. Riddick through the neutral zone into the offensive zone pass. Oh, he had Chase, and Chase just misses one wide. Couldn't quite get a good stick on it. And I know it's really hard to see because of the glass. There's a shot on net. And Lincoln brings it back up. Nice job, Kane. Kane keeps it alive. Oh, shot. It hits Riddick. And Lincoln sends one another shot, but it's saved by their goalie, and they get it up and out. That should be icing. Nope. Yes. So 12:33 remaining in the first. Yeah, they have shots. 1 for them, 2 for us. That's probably accurate. But I do, it's got, Jeff has 2 and 2. So Riddick, Lincoln, and Ryan up front with Lars, and who's our other D? We got to have another, there's a D right here. I just can't see who it is. See, it's hard to see through the bars. That's Kane. Ryan walks the blue, sends it to the far corner, picked up by Pittsburgh. They get it up and out, tipped up right into the ref, picked up by Lars. Lars at the red line. Comes back into our zone, and Kane grabs it. Near corner, Kane. Behind the net to Lars. Lars steps away from pressure. Gets it up to Lincoln. Lincoln works the boards, but they keep it alive. Shot deflected down by Kane. Comes to the near boards, and Ryan. Ooh, nice little pass to Lincoln from Ryan. Lincoln cycles it back up, but Pittsburgh grabs that puck at the hash on the near side. Puck is up and skated out. Ooh, good hit by Xander. Puck comes back to be picked up by Bjorn. Bjorn up to Ryan. Ryan makes a move through neutral ice at the red line. Drops it off. Nice drop off to Bjorn. Bjorn's pinching down. And Landon is, Caden, is covering the point for him. There's a whistle. I think that goalie grabbed it. Jack Stewart is out there with Caden, Fisher, Xander, and Bjorn. Puck comes back. Caden backhands it, doesn't get it too deep, and it comes out of the zone. Bjorn sends it deeper, zinging around the boards. Behind the net, Jack is there, near corner. Jack at the hash, drops it off. Fisher comes in to try to grab it, goes behind. Caden looking for a centering pass. Oh, he tried to jump around a guy. Fisher pins his man up on the boards, and they kick it up. Bjorn keeps it alive, sends one through. Shot, and Caden, and Jack puts it away. Jack finishes that one from Caden, and who else was that? Jack gets number 1. Caden comes through second. He must have the assist. Beautiful, boys. Riders get up first from Jack, from Caden. All right. That's the way we like to start it. Good pressure. Good movement. Puck comes. Landon gets it. Landon makes a move through the middle, tries to get down, and he winds up in the net. He has to come out, and the net came off because Landon knocked off that near post. 11:02 remaining. Goal by Jack. Way to go, Jack. Looks like they're taking the face-off outside the zone. Kane and Jacob are back. Jacob, it looks like he's, I don't know. I know he was up on wing there. I thought he started on D and then came back to wing, and then now he's back on D with Kane. And Jack was up front. So, that kid had a nice little move. But it cycles back, and for icing. Up front we have Owen, Chase, and Landon. So it's going to be a face-off down in the offensive zone. Hope you are all able to watch the women's Olympic game yesterday. That was super exciting. We got off the plane and they went into overtime, so it was perfect timing for us to watch. And we were really happy to see that they won. Beautiful effort. Congratulations to them. Happy for them. And today the men go back at it, so that'll be exciting as well in a semifinal game. Puck comes up by Pittsburgh and backhanded down into the near corner. Around behind the net, picked up by Kane. Kane's looking for Chase. Nice, hits him in the neutral ice. Oh, Chase was trying to float it through too. And too many men on the ice. It looks like we're going to be on a PK right now. That was a little bit of a quick change there. And I don't know who's going to be going to sit for it. Oh no, I'm wrong. Their guy's in the box. We're on the power play. Didn't see what the call was. Sorry, I'm misguiding you. Number 36 is sitting for 2. Jack, from Fisher? Oh, okay. Thought it might have been from Caden, but it was from Fisher. So puck comes back, picked up by Owen. Owen sits behind the net while we set up. Landon and Chase come up with him. Passes it to Chase. Chase can't quite grab it. There's a little bit of a breakaway. Landon hustles back. Centering pass picked up by Lincoln. Lincoln resets it to Owen. Owen skates it up through neutral ice. He sends it up to Lincoln, far side. Lincoln drops it back to, we get it out of the zone, picked up by Chase. Let's not go all the way back this time. Chase makes a move. Chase bangs it out to Lannon. Shot in front, and Riddick tried to turn it and put it up, and he couldn't. Kid comes up and out. Lincoln puts some pressure on him. Kid dumps it. 1:02 left, so we're about a minute into the power play. Got a little bit of a line change there. Lars is out. Riddick and Owen and Lincoln go off. Ryan comes on with Bjorn. Kid steps up into it. Makes a little bit of a risky move. Lars gets down to the top of the near circle. Behind the net, we don't really have this. So our power play hasn't been a thing to watch yet. Backhand Caden. Back up to Caden. Caden shot. Nice shot by Caden right into their goalie for a save, but that was a good opportunity and good puck movement there. So Caden, Ryan, Jacob up front, Bjorn, and Lars on defense. Jacob's taking this face off. And puck comes back, splits our D out of the zone. 22 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Bjorn skates it up through neutral ice and then dumps it around to the far corner. Ryan pinches down, leaves it for Caden. Ryan picks it up. Ryan skates the blue, backhands it, chipped by their D. Good D by them. They get it up and out. 2 seconds, that power play is over. And Lars grabs it. They're back to full strength. 8:08 remaining in the first period. Lars up to Ryan. Ryan gets picked. This kid comes in and grabs it. Shot. I think I heard it hit something. I didn't really see it. I think Philip made that save. And it wound up on the far corner. Now it's on the far corner. Shot. Ooh, just a little bit wide left. Another shot. Hit. Saved by Philip. Nice job, Philip. Tried to get it up and out. There, Fisher grabs it. Fisher gets into the offensive zone and sends one. Ooh, blocker saved by their goalie. Puck winds up on the near boards. Comes up and out. through neutral ice into the zone, looking for the back door. That kid, it was a nice pass. Kid picked it up, interrupted by Jack. Jack gets it up and out, but it goes off a Pittsburgh skate. And Lincoln! Whoa! There was some stick handling there through traffic. Centering pass, floats in, a little bouncing puck, kicked aside by Phillip, picked up by Kane, and we can't get it out. Xander grabs it. Xander resets behind the net. This is terrible viewing. Sorry about that. With the net and the bars, Jack chips it, but it just goes to Lincoln. Puts the guy down. Puck is on the dashers. Ooh, centering pass. Picked up by Owen. Owen goes. Owen splits it. Owen shot. Saved by their goalie. He holds on for a whistle. Nice effort. So we're in Skylands Arena or something like that. I don't think I've been here before. You're not missing anything. It's freezing, not good viewing. At least there are some stands. There's a pass over to Landon, but they couldn't connect. Back to Jacob. Jacob backhands it up, trying to hit Chase, but it's interrupted by Pittsburgh. Oh! Did you see that save Phillip made with his glove? That was a beautiful save. Wow. And the kid was moving across the net. 9-5 for them. Okay. For us, 9-5 shots. 9 for us, 5 to them. Score is 1-0. Great save by Phillip. Glove save. Shot, goal. Wow, right off the face-off. Score is 1-1. Went 5-hole. That was a really quick little shot. That's all right. We'll get it back. Everybody's saying that's all right, Phillip. That's all right, Phillip. We got that one. We got your back. All right. 1-1 is the score. 6:04 left in the first period. Picked up by Ryan. Ryan gets it back to Xander. Xander backs it around to Lars. Lars gets it up and out to Lincoln. Lincoln over to Ryan. Just over his stick. Ryan picks it up at the top of the near circle. Centering pass over to Lars. Lars shoots one. Oh, looking for that backdoor tip. Back up to Xander. Xander moves it down to the near corner. Lincoln works the near corner, gets it around to Riddick. Riddick centering pass up to Xander. Xander gets it top of the circle. Down to Lincoln. Lincoln the bottom of the far near circle. Back up to Xander. Over to Lincoln. Lincoln sends one through. Shot and goal! Lincoln shoots it. I think someone tipped it. Riddick, it looks like, got the tip. Oh, yeah, baby. There we go. That's the way to respond. I told you we had your back, Phillip. Good job, boys. That one looked like Riddick from Lincoln. And Xander. I know Xander was on that one. Good job, boys. All right, sorry. I was just writing down my information. Ooh, Jacob loses an edge, and luckily Caden picked that up. Centering pass didn't hit Jack. Pittsburgh gets it in neutral ice. Nice hit by Jack. They float it down into the near corner. 5. I don't know. They announced it, but I don't know if they said. I'm sure they said who. There's a little pass back, winds up on Jacob's stick. Jacob tries to hit Caden, but Pittsburgh bangs it back down into the far corner. Jacob grabs it. Jacob up to Caden. Caden chips it out to Jack. Jack skates across the blue line through neutral ice. Across the red end, he backhands it around to Fisher. Fisher does a nice little move around his guy. Winds up on the end boards, and they kick it to the far corner. Jacob gets there. Jacob, top of the circle, sends one in on net. Flicked aside by their goalie, up and out. Jacob does a nice job picking up the puck. Oh, looking for Caden, but it's picked up by, we're going to get a penalty coming. And I think Jacob Kroschek is heading to the box. The penalty box. No. Where is he going? Oh, that is the box. That's weird. He's right by the ref. The ref is, yeah, that's the box over there. It almost looks like it's an extension of the bench. So we're on the PK. 4:16 left in the first. Riders up by 1. Goals by Jack and Riddick. They bring it to the near side, up to the point, over to the far circle, back around to the point again, near circle, point, near circle, top of the near circle, shot one through, deflected aside by Bjorn. Bjorn backhands it up and out. Nice job, Bjorn. And he got some air underneath that one and floated it out of the zone. It winds all the way back down deep in the offensive zone. Owen is putting some nice pressure on up front, and they finally skated up and out across the red line, drop it to the near point, and then send it down behind the net to the far corner. Kane puts a butt into him, and Landon, just overshot that puck, was going to get it out, but it stays in the zone, comes up the near boards to the top of the near circle. Kid's getting worked up into the corner. He moves it down, centering pass to the point, shot, deflected up and out of play. I don't know if that hit Phillip or if that hit somebody else in front of the net, but either way, winds up scooting out of the rink off the ice. And we've got 56 seconds left on the kill. 3:11 left in the first period. On the board, they have 4 shots for them and 10 for us, but I think Jeff is next to me and he's keeping track. It's a little bit different. Either way, we're up. Chase, Caden, Lars, and Kane. Shot. Ooh, puck is in front. Picked up by Chase. Chase has it. 1-on-1. Chase goes wide. Chase makes a nice little move to the far corner. Chase brings it way back up to Bjorn, right in front of our bench. Good job. We're on the kill. So we've got 33 seconds left to kill it. Send one up, hits Caden. Caden chips it into the far corner. Nicely done, and he goes off. Chase goes after him. They leave it in the far corner. Chase still pressuring. They flick it up and into their bench. Ryan is out there. Xander, Lincoln, Bjorn. So 16 seconds. This is the board that I can see everything else except for the time. See how the time you can't really even see? It's kind of a crazy setup. Puck back to Bjorn. Bjorn floats it out of the zone to Xander. Xander backs it up and he sends it deep. All right, we'll take that. Lincoln chases around behind the net. Up and out through neutral ice. Kid drops it. Nice little drop by him. Ryan puts his guy up into the board. Xander picks it up. Tries to get it over. Backhand over to the near boards. Ryan is harassing him right through the ref. And Ryan does a great job getting it out, but they pick it up. We're back to full strength. Kid makes a rush in. Riddick picks it up. Ryan gets it to Lincoln. Lincoln bats it down, but drops it off to Ryan. Ryan backhands it to Riddick. Riddick gets into the zone. Goes to the far corner looking to make a centering pass. Oh! Who got a stick on that? I think that was Riddick into the glove of the goalie, but that was a great effort by Riddick as he was on the ice. Sent it back towards Ryan, and Ryan chipped it. Good scoring opportunity. 1:41 left in the first period. At home. Carol's asking me where my hand warmers are. And they're at home, of course. Right where I need them. Puck is out. Lars picks it up. Goes wide side over to Caden, but picked up by Stars and into the defensive zone. And kid comes through. Beautiful save. Another great save by Phillip. And man, that kid had a rush in through Phillip. Split our D, but Phillip closed the door on him. Nicely done, Phillip. Wouldn't mind having the hand warmers right at this point, but oh well. Can't remember everything. Puck is backhanded around into the near corner. Grabbed by the Stars, floated up to the top of the near circle. Shot deflected off of Lars' skate into the far corner, and then Caden gets it up and out. Caden's out there with Jack, Fisher, Lars, Kane. Puck is 1 minute left. Lars has it. Brings it over to Kane. Kane off the boards, up and, ooh, Fisher had it. Picked up again by Kane. Kane, red line, shot. Far near corner, picked up by Pittsburgh. Jack puts some pressure on him. They get it up and out off of Owen's skates. Owen has to wait for the zone to clear, and that allows Pittsburgh to take control, and they float it up the near boards. Backhanded by Jacob, up to Landon. Landon leaves it for Owen. Owen cuts to the net, around behind. Owen far corner, centering pass, picked up by Jacob. Jacob sends one in the net from Owen. There we go. He looked at that spot. He saw it on the right-hand side, and he said, yes, I'm going to take that, thank you. Jacob from Owen. Riders go up by 2. Nice. Number 3 comes from Jacob. Owen gets the assist. Beautiful. Good passing, good movement. Right at the end of the period, 17 seconds remaining, we get another one, so that's good for morale. Man, some loud music. Yeah. No. They're saying assisted by 81 Chase. So maybe I was wrong. I guess that was a pass from Chase. It is offside right at the end of the period. Whistle blows. And are we doing ice or are we doing, well, let's see what we're doing here. Looks like, oh shit. 13 shots us. There's James coming off with his skate off. His foot looks like it's not feeling great. He must have taken a shot in the foot. Bjorn is getting him off and out to the locker room. Damn. All right, no ice. No ice cut, so we're going to be getting back in the action here in 46 seconds. James is out for the moment. Must have taken a shot right in the ankle. We got some parents going back to the locker room to attend to James. Are you kidding me? So I brought 2 batteries for my vests, both of which were on empty. So we're doing really well with my heating situation. So instead of Owen, they called that assist there for Chase. Jacob from Chase. All right, face off at center ice. Speaking of Owen, he's back out there taking the draw with Landon and Chase. And Pittsburgh wins it. Chase steps up, almost had a little run with that one, but they get it back into the zone, and Bjorn pinches it around to the far corner. Picked up by Owen and gotten out of the zone. Stars cycle it back. They wait for it to clear, and they send it back down deep behind the net. Backhanded around. Bjorn took a hit. There's a nice pass off of Chase's skate. And Chase, centering pass, just a little bit in front of Owen. Good thought there. Lannon up to Jacob. Jacob looking for number 2, sends one up and gets deflected up a stick and out of play. 16-14 left in the second period, so we're down a D. Let's see what that does to the line situation. Lincoln, Riddick, Ryan, Jacob, and Lars are all out there. Riddick will be taking the draw here in the near corner of the offensive zone. Win back, jumps over Jacob's stick. He's got some pressure on him, and the kid kicks it ahead. Winds up. There's a pass up to Ryan. We don't clear the zone. There we go. Lincoln finally gets one. He does a nice pass over to Ryan. Ryan pulls up at the top of the far circle, backs around to the hash, still has it, gets it down to Riddick. Riddick back up to Lars. Lars sends one through, shot, glove saved by their goalie. Nice movement. That's a way to move the puck. I like to see that. 3-1 Riders. First goal from Jack, second goal from Riddick, third goal from Jacob. Speaking of Riddick, takes the draw in the same spot again. Bjorn is out there this time with Xander on defense. Same offensive line. They win it back to the near corner. Lincoln comes in, but Pittsburgh skates away with it. They send it up and through neutral ice. Oh, Xander gets a second shot at that, a third shot. Chipped up, comes out near side. Riddick sends it deep. We clear the zone. Their goalie holds it up and backhands it around right to Lincoln in the far corner. Lincoln leaves it for Riddick. Riddick, shot. Oh, Bjorn was pinching on the backside. Bjorn backs it up to Xander. Xander moves it across to Riddick. Riddick, shot, and up and out of play. All right, good movement. We're getting them chasing it. Good side-to-side movement, cross ice. And getting some opportunities. Fisher takes the draw on the far side. He's up there with Caden and Jack. Fisher just rolled on the ground. They backhand it up. Jack punches at it, comes up, and we keep it in. Jack is looking for number 2. They skate it up through neutral ice. Kane sends one down, almost gets that on net, just went a little wide right. Picked up by Pittsburgh behind the net, floated out to the near boards, near hash, and he sends a pass up. Now it's one-on-one, Kane. Kane, nice defensive work. Good job, Kane. They try to center it, but it winds up behind the net. Kane puts his guy down again behind the net, and now the kid charges at him, loses his stick in the process, and then bangs at Kane again. And he's going to take a penalty for that. There we go. That's called retaliation. Great job by Kane. Good defense, and then took 2 extra hits from the kid, and we have an extra skater on. Phillip is on the bench, and Owen grabs it in the near corner, skates it through. Owen through neutral ice. Owen across the blue line, and we're offside, I think. Cross-checking on their kid. Number 29 heads to the box, and we're going to be on the power play once again at 13:58 remaining in the second period. Oh, sorry, I haven't switched up the... There we go. Sorry about that. Puck back. Splits our D. Chase and Owen are back. Owen skates it up just in front of Landon, and then they grab it, bat it down, and breakaway. Oh my word. Phillip. Wow, so that was a breakaway by them. Phillip saved our bacon because the kid had a purely untouched breakaway, shorthanded. All right, let's better puck possession and awareness. Let's go, let's grab it and keep it. Riddick's taking the draw, not that you can see, because you got about 15 bars in the way. This is a terrible rink for viewing. Owen moves it up to Landon. Landon goes to the bottom of the near circle and then gets picked behind the net. But he gets it back. Riddick is there to support. Lincoln's back in there too. And Riddick has it, moves it over to Chase. Chase back up to Owen. Owen to Chase. Back to Owen. Floats down to the far corner, near corner, picked up by Riddick behind. Up to Lincoln. Lincoln to Owen. Owen back to Lincoln. Lincoln walks in. Oh, tries to float it through to Landon. They pick it up and send it out. Line change. Owen grabs it behind our net. Skates it up. Into neutral ice. Makes a move to the outside. Sauces it over to Chase. Chase gets bumped up into the boards. They grab the puck and send it down. Lars goes back. Oh, shoot. Kid has it. Backhands it up, gets it, connects it through. Kid fans on a shot, and then Lars puts him to the ice. Nice job, Lars. But we can't get it up and out. 27 seconds remaining, but they're forcing us. There's a shot off of his skate. Now, finally, we get it up and out. Drop it to Ryan. Ryan's getting harassed, though. He gets it into the zone, and Ryan shoots one. Saved by their goalie, and then he mixes it up a little bit with the kid behind the net. Saved by their goalie. Nice shot by Ryan. 12:08 remaining. 10 seconds left on the power play. Not that it's been anything to write home about. Jacob Smith will take this draw. Lars and Bjorn are back there. Caden and Ryan up there with him. Oh my gosh. Hard pressure on Bjorn. Bjorn takes it around behind the net. Ryan supporting him. They're back to full strength. Lars now is getting worked in the corner. Finally picked up by Bjorn. Bjorn skates it over to the far corner. Back around to the near, up to Ryan. Ryan skates it out of the zone, across the red line, into the offensive zone, goes deep in the near corner behind the net, gets bumped up into the boards, but he still has possession. Grabs the puck, floats it across to Kane. Kane, top of the near circle, shot. Nice save, but pad save by their goalie. Nobody could grab that rebound. They get it up and out, and then we get it back in. Caden chases. Jack comes in. And it goes into our zone. Kid's going hard. Xander puts his body in the way, gets it back up. Kane picks it up deep. Kane looking for the outlet pass. He comes out near side. Kane backs it around to Xander, who goes out of that far corner. Xander gets it up to Jack. Battle right in front of the Riders bench, and Fisher is out there. Fisher's pressuring, goes into the near far corner. Lincoln is over there, but they send it around behind the net. Up and out, big pass up, and it's one-on-one against Xander. Shot and saved by Phillip. Kid runs through Phillip, and then I think Jack, oh no, that was Lincoln that took a swipe at him. 10:33 remaining in the second period. We'll see if we do ice cut at halftime in a couple minutes. Owen Chase Landon up front along with Lars and maybe Bjorn on the backside. Bjorn up, not out. They get it back down, top of the near circle, floats up, and that does come out. Back in Lars grabs it. Lars moves it around to Bjorn. Bjorn goes through to Chase. Chase back to Bjorn. They get it. Goes off a skate and winds up in neutral ice back in front of the rider's bench, and Landon puts some pressure on. They get it up and into the zone for icing. 3-1 Riders. Shots on the board are 8 for them, 17 for us. And I think it's a little bit more lopsided than that. First score by Jack, second by Riddick, third by Jacob. So, and they got a quick one off a face-off from this corner that went 5-hole. In the first. Puck comes up. Bjorn keeps it alive. Down behind the net. Owen chases it. Far corner. Bjorn pinches down, but they get it up and out. Kid through neutral ice. Comes into the near boards, and he goes, makes a move. Nice play by, who was that? Maybe that was Chase. Ooh, I heard a stick on that one by Phillip. Then he gets a pat on the head by Lars. I think that was off his stick and not off his helmet. Nice save. Another nice save. Lincoln, Riddick, Ryan, Jacob, and Xander on defense. Riddick's taking the draw just off to the left of Phillip in the far corner. Puck drop. Looks like we got a whistle and a do-over. Ryan somehow wound up on the ice. Not sure exactly how. Win back. Jacob up off the boards, a little bit in front of Lincoln, but Lincoln, goalie covers it. Lincoln was putting on some good pressure. Goalie had no choice. That was a good play. Jacob was trying to hit Lincoln. It was a little bit out in front of him, but winds up on net. I'm sure that this video is going to get copyrighted the hell out of by YouTube with all this music they're playing. Lincoln. Ooh, centering pass. Winds up on the far corner. Xander pinches it back down around. Jumps over Lincoln's stick and then floated up here. Jacob pinches down to the hash mark. Ryan grabs it, sends it. Can't get it too deep, and they get it up and out. Jacob chases back. Kid goes, makes a move. Gets dropped off in the near corner. Xander, body on them. Nice job, Zando. Jacob takes it away. Up off the glass. Oh, just behind Lincoln. Lincoln grabs it and goes into the zone, but Jacob loses an edge. Then he grabs it and sends it. Couldn't get it too deep, but now he does. Oh, far side. Ryan goes over to get it at the hash. Pittsburgh grabs it, skates behind the net, up and out. Into our zone. 2-on-1 offside. Whew, that was kind of lucky, if I do say so myself. 8:43, that would maybe be the whistle, but I guess we'll see if we do halftime. Maybe the next one. Fisher's out there with Caden and Jack up front. Kane and Bjorn on defense. Fisher takes the draw. Puck is loose, picked up by Pittsburgh. Shot gets deflected wide, up into the glass. Another shot gets deflected. Puck is loose in front. Jack kicks it up, not out. Far point, shot through, kick save by Phillip. Kane does a nice job. Wow, good job, Kane. Kane gets it, takes the puck away, sends it around to Bjorn on the near side. Bjorn sends it up and bouncing puck into the zone. They get it up and out. Kane dumps it deep. Man, Kane's all over this play. Bjorn sends one through. And, oh, Jack was looking for his second one. Puck is still loose in front. Jack had a great opportunity there off a shot, I think from, I don't know who that was from, but it was a little rebound. Jack tried to get it. They get it up, glove down by Fisher. Fisher sends one, just goes wide of the net. Comes in the near corner. Jack gets over there, working the boards. Caden pinches down. Puck shoots out the other side. Hits a man through the middle. It's one-on-one. Phillip standing tall. Great save. Another great save by Phillip. Holy cow, he's on fire. Yeah, baby. Nice job, Phillip. Okay, what are we doing? Fixing the net. Doesn't look like we're getting ready to head to the locker room. Now we are. Halftime. Nope, not halftime. Just the... So what do we have a penalty. Lars went to the box, not exactly sure what happened, but we're on the kill. Hooking is what they said. Far point. Shot. Glove. Saved by Phillip. Nicely done, Phillip. So Xander, Jacob, and Chase and Owen are out there. 7:19 remaining in the second period. Riders up by 2. Score of 3-1. Owen will take the draw. Puck comes back. They, almost clears the zone. They keep it alive. Back up to the point. Kids looking for a big one-timer. Slap shot. Gets saved. Back up to the point. Kid backs it around to the near point. And it comes out of the zone. He has to regroup. Ooh, Owen almost picked his pocket. And who got rolled? Was that Chase? Yeah. All right. Winds up on this side. Jacob gets it up and out and almost on net. 1 minute remaining in our man disadvantage. Landon puts some forward pressure on them. They reset behind the net and skate it up. Pass up in front of the Riders bench. Cross the red line into the zone. Caden is out there with Landon, Jacob, and... Oh, Landon pokes it away. He's got Caden with him. Gets driven in the near corner, but he grabs a puck. Up to Caden. Oh, Bjorn has it out of the zone. Bjorn floats it around to Kane. Kane sends it up, and I think that... I don't know what happened. Did that went into the bench? I think it went into the bench and then back onto the ice is what I think happened, but I could be wrong. Oh, high stick. Oh, okay, high stick. So there's a whistle and a face-off in the offensive zone. Ryan will take it with Riddick up front. Bjorn and Kane are on defense. Riddick takes this draw. Puck is loose underfoot. Kicked back to the Stars, around behind the net into the near corner, skated up and across the blue line through neutral ice, cuts to the center, outside. Kane drives him wide, off his skate. Nice job, Kane. Puts a body in front of him, ties it up on the boards, and they kick it away. Good job. Kane is playing some D, I'll tell you that. Oh, they were looking for Lincoln. We have him full strength. Lincoln was out here being a cherry picker, and we couldn't quite get it up to him. Kane skates up and out. Kane moves it up to Lincoln. Lincoln drops it for Ryan. Ryan sends one through off a defender into the near corner. Comes back up. Riddick grabs it. Riddick moves across. Back down to Lincoln. Lincoln behind. Comes up to Xander. Xander across to Jacob Smith. Looking for number 2. Back to Lincoln. Lincoln sends one through. Deflected. Backhanded on front. Loose puck and it goes in. I think Lincoln might have gotten that from Riddick. Either way, it wound up in the back of the net after a lot of pressure. Riddick gets that one from Lincoln, it looks like. Riddick with number 2. Riders go up by 3. Nice job, boys. So that's the second connection there today. Riddick from Lincoln. There's another shot. Loose puck in front, and Jack looking for his number 2 also. Jack picks it back up. Back around to Caden. Caden tries to center it. Off the side of the net. Goalie jumps on it, and we get a whistle. 4:35 remaining in the second period. 4-1 is the score. Caden up front. Fisher and Jack. Kane, Lars on defense. There's Caden on the right wing. Fisher takes the draw. He wins it back over to shot by Lars. Fisher won it back to Kane. Kane got it over to Lars. Lars sends one in on net, saved by their goalie. 24 shots, 24-14. That's what they have on the board. Oh, 25. All right. Yeah, that might have been. All right. They're close on the board, but either way, we're up by about 10 shots. Puck is loose, and Fisher sends one shot, saved by their goalie. Stick save, picked up by them, and put into our bench. Almost takes off 2 or 3 of our coaches' heads. So yeah, shots are on the board are accurate, according to my trusty statistician, Jeff. 25 for us, 14 for them. Fisher driving it. Picked up by them, up and out again. That would have been a penalty if you were in the NHL. Delay a game penalty, but not here. So, same lineup. Everybody's out there. Kane, Lars, Fisher, Jack. Back to Kane. Kane in front of our bench. Sends it deep behind the net. Caden gets over there. Caden has it in the near corner. Caden kicks it back over to the hash. They get it up and out. Kane is going to grab it in front of their bench. Takes a big hit and a cross check. A little extra. And then he puts the guy down. He's not taking that shit. No way. Not Kane. Kane backs it around to Lars. Lars skates it up far side. He's got it up to Jack. And then Lars dumps his guy as he goes by. We'll be watching that. There's some entertainment going on behind the puck. Picked up by, that was a pretty big check on Owen. It was Landon looking to hit Owen. Kid shoots one, gets deflected. Kane again. Backs it up to Landon. Landon skates it up, but gets picked, doesn't come out of the zone, winds up in the far corner. And Lars gets over there. He's getting harassed. Get some help to Lars. Jack cross checks. There's a penalty coming. They have the puck. Their goalie goes to the bench. Shot deflected and gloved by Kane. Stopped for the whistle, and we're going to be on the penalty kill. 3:02 left in the second period. Jack heads to the box for cross-checking. And Landon, Bjorn, Owen, and Xander. Puck went back. Xander has it, sends it to the far boards. Landon gets it, gets tripped. That's all right. That's all right. Hooking. And we're going to be evened up here. A mere 7 seconds into our kill. It's going to be back to 4-on-4, or back to even man-on-man 4-on-4 being the amount. Looks like Chase is going to be out there with Owen up front. Bjorn. All right, so we have Owen, Landon, Chase, and Bjorn. Back to Chase. Chase moves it up to Bjorn. Bjorn nearest point, sends it down behind the net. Landon tries to get there. We take it away, and a little bit of a battle. Owen comes out with it. Owen looking for the wraparound potential. Moves it back up to Bjorn. Bjorn sends one through on net, and nice tip by Landon, but it just went over the net. Excuse me, winds up in the far corner. Owen comes and grabs it, centering pass, and Landon gets it from Owen. Beautiful little movement of that puck. Riders, Landon from Owen. Nice play. Good job, boys. That'll be 5-1. Okay, we'll take it. I like their little cheer music. Yeah, exactly. That was beautiful. Good puck movement. Owen Seja. Uh-oh. Someone lost an edge. They pick it up. Jacob pokes at it. Lincoln hustles back, grabs it, floats it around to Jacob in the near corner. Jacob grabs it, and Ryan around his D. Good job, Ryan. Ryan into the zone, leaves it over to Lincoln. Lincoln, oh, he can't quite turn the corner of that, but a follow-up by Riddick for the Hattie. Yeah, Riddick gets a hat trick. Lincoln, oh, everybody's throwing hats, and there's no net to go over Riddick. From Lincoln again. And who created that one? That was a beautiful play all the way around. Rick Lincoln. All right. $1:39 left. 6-1 is the score. And all on Riddick. Yeah, Riddick scores 3. Lincoln gets 3 assists on Riddick's 3 goals. And number 70, Jacob gets the assist. That was a beautiful play all the way around. Shot, and they put one in. All right. Sorry, I hadn't put up our extra score. So Jacob got the secondary on that one. That was nice. 1:17 left in the second. Score is 6-2. They just put one in on the top right corner off a shot from the dot, pretty much. Owen, Riddick, Landon and Chase. Shot picked up by Xander, then grabbed by Owen, skated up and out. He squirts around, comes in front of the net, pass up to Chase. Chase grabs it, gets into the zone, makes a move, loses the puck, but picked up by Landon. Landon moves it back up, trying to hit Owen, and there is, what's that call? Too many men? What's the call on that? Oh, the ref, I think the coach is getting thrown out. Yep. Yeah. The ref is not putting up with that from him. Yeah, the coach is probably going to have to go. Oh, maybe not. Number 8 looks like he's heading to the box. Not sure why. They got 3 guys in the box. Do we have a 5-on-3 here? They have 3 guys in the box. I'm not exactly sure what. Lincoln's out there waiting to talk to the ref to see what the call is. Both their coaches are still on the bench. So there's, on the board, there's room for 2. They have 1 second left on 1 penalty, and then they got 2 other guys in there. See, there's 3 guys sitting in the box. Face-off is going to come down 5-on-3. Riddick, Landon gets it. Landon behind the net, up in front, and Chase tried to get it through. Back up to Owen. Owen walks around, walks down, shot up, and didn't make it out of play. Drop down, Landon, back to Chase. Chase, unsportsmanlike conduct. Owen Chase, back of the net, number 7. That was good movement. Nice job, Chase. Good pass, Owen. All right, boys, let's go. 7 from Chase, from Owen. Okay, puck drop. Puck comes up. Bjorn races in. Bjorn, far corner. Ryan comes into assist. 6 seconds left. Puck comes up and out. Lars hustles back to get it. Not really getting any pressure. We're going to be running the clock out here. And let's see if we're heading to the locker room. It kind of looks like we are. Yep. So, score right now is 7-2. Shots are 28 Riders, 16 for the Stars. I'll run through the goals for you because we're getting on in numbers. First one, Jack from Caden. Second one, Riddick from Lincoln and Xander. Third one, Jacob from Chase. Fourth one, Riddick from Lincoln. Fifth one, Landon from Owen. Sixth one, Riddick from Lincoln and Jacob. Seventh one, just that you saw, Chase from Owen. So spreading around the love, putting a lot of pucks in the net. Great effort. Hat trick for Riddick coming into the third period. Boys are heading to the locker room. Hopefully James is going to be able to make it back. I don't know if I've ever seen a skate come off on the bench and then go to the locker room, so his foot must be really hurting. But I'm going to go get a little bit of warm up here and watch the ice for about 10 minutes. We'll be back with you soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support of the Riders. Okay, welcome back. Boys are coming back on the ice. Let me see if I see James out there. They said he had twisted his ankle. I'm not seeing him. Might still be in the locker room. Boys are getting warmed up. Score is 7-2. Riders on the good end of this. Apparently, these guys beat Okanagan, these guys being the Pittsburgh Stars, back earlier this year. So, and as you've probably seen, they've got a kid number 26 who's really good. I guess he put 5 in against Oak in that game. I guess he has a bunch of points. If someone looks at his EP, I don't know what his name is, but that's fine. How are you? Okay. Just a recap really quickly here on the goals with 30 seconds remaining in the break. First one by Jack, second from Riddick, third from Jacob, fourth from Riddick, fifth from Landon, sixth from Riddick for his hat trick, seventh from Chase. And that was on a 5-on-3 right at the close of the second. Oh, which reminds me, let's go into the third this time, on time. So, looks like Riddick, speaking of, will be starting this period off with Landon and Lincoln. So we're mixing up the lines a little bit. We got a lot. We have Chase and Owen back, and of course this is our power play. They still have one guy in the box, so Owen grabs it and sends it over to Chase. Chase dumps it off for Owen. Owen skates around a guy in front of the bench, up into the zone. He shoots one, blockered behind the net, picked up by him, centering pass, and they just backhanded up and out of the zone. No icing. It shouldn't have been icing, but because they're on the power play. But refs sometimes make mistakes, as we all know. Another face-off at center ice. Puck dropped loose underfoot, picked up by Pittsburgh, and backhanded down into the Riders' zone. We have 37 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Owen holds it up behind the net, and then he passes it up to Chase on the near boards. Chase gets into the offensive zone, zings it around. Landon gets over there. Owen holds it in, and it goes down in the far corner. They bang it up and out of play into the netting. Face-off will come in the near circle, I think. We get a line change with 17 seconds left on the man advantage. Caden comes out, Jack, Fisher, Bjorn, and Xander. Fisher will take the draw. Caden has it. Oh, he had an opportunity to shoot it. Comes out of the zone. Bjorn gets picked, and they send it. That will not be icing again. Phillip holds it up. Xander grabs it, skates it up and out. Xander makes a move to the outside. Xander pass up to Jack. It gets under his stick, and that goes for icing. It should be icing, but it was waived. Don't know why. They get it up and out. Kid moves it through. Some good stick handling there by that Stars player. They send it around to the near boards. Jack grabs it, and we can't get it out. Xander gets pinched up. Battle behind the net. Bjorn comes away with it. Bjorn, top of the near circle, skates it up through neutral ice, across the red, into the offensive zone, makes a move. Still has it behind the net. Ooh, nice little short angled pass from Bjorn. Goalie saves it, but Bjorn almost put that one in on the near post. They bounce pass it up and through neutral ice. Kid walks in, makes a nice move around, kicked aside by Phillip, shot in front, sticked aside by Phillip again and out of the zone. Good play by Phillip, being active. Kid walks in the middle, shot. Good thing that was up and over. Ryan takes out the kid, and he's feeling his stomach. Picked up by Jacob. Jacob sends it up to Lincoln. Lincoln, the icing gets waved. Ryan takes it away. Ryan grabs it, circles around, comes out of the zone. Now we have to reset. Ryan backhands it in. Lars touches it, but they get it up and out. Jacob bats it aside, comes back out of the zone in neutral ice. Lincoln dumps a guy right in front of the Riders bench. Backhand up, high stick down. Ryan has it, leaves it for Jacob. Jacob backhands it into the zone, comes out. We have to wait for it to clear. Riddick sends it deep. Zone clears. Ryan chases. Ryan working the corner. Comes back behind the net into the far corner. Sorry, I'm so far away. Lannon's out there. Owen looking for Lannon. On net. Sticked aside by their goalie. Back up on Owen's stick. Owen, Lannon rolls in front of the net. Puck is loose. Oh my gosh. There we go. There's a lot of stuff going on. Landon got stepped on, cross-checked in the back and then stepped on, and Owen came in and cross-checked the kid. He got it right in the back of the head or the neck, and then Owen came in to support him, and then Chase came in to support him. Landon's up. That was a nasty play. Owen's going to go to the box, I would bet. They're getting one. I don't think Owen should go. Well, he might get a call. I'm not sure. Trudgeon actually winds up in the box. Yeah, that was head contact for sure. Refs are still discussing it. Looks like they gave orders to the scorekeeper. Not exactly sure. Why is Ryan in the box? Yeah, maybe he was. Maybe that wasn't Chase that came in third. Maybe that was Ryan that came in third late. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Ryan gets a double minor. No. We have two guys. Owen's number is up on the... Okay. So 16 and 13 are in the box. That's 16 is Ryan and 13 is Owen for 2. And then what is that one kid that put Landon down going to get? Probably should get tossed. This guy's telling our coaches they're all discussing it. It looks like our coaches are being resistant to what they're saying. Not exactly sure. But they do have Ryan and Owen up on the board for 2 minutes each. Jack looks like he's going to go be sitting for something. His number's not even on there. We have 3 guys in the box. Owen, Riddick. And they have 1 guy, but they don't have any on the board there. So is it 5-on-3? Are you kidding me? Their kid doesn't even get a frickin' penalty. We get... We get three guys in the box, and it's 5-on-3. Lincoln, Xander, Kane. Puck win back, comes over to the near point. Kid walks down, up to the center, over to the far side. Shot. Ooh, there was a deflected off the skate. Cycled behind the net. Xander slams at it. Kane tries to pull it down. Tries to get it up. Nice job, Kane. Kane sends it to the far boards. Picked up at the far point. Comes over to the near point. Top of the near circle, bottom of the near circle. Centering pass gets deflected wide. Back up to the near point. Kid walks around. Kane was tied up with somebody. I don't know. Did that puck come out? Is that what he's saying? All right. Face off right here in front of us. Next threesome out there are going to be Chase, Lars, and Bjorn. Chase will take the draw right in front of us. Puck won back by Stars. Over to the far side in front of the Riders bench. Kid cycles it around to the near boards. Comes up. They keep it in. Chase almost had that. Goes to the far point. Shot, and puck is loose in front. Oh, puck is still loose. Nice job by Lars. Good job, Lars. Gets it up and out. Chase grabs it. Chase has a breakaway. Chase sends one. Shot. Saved by their goalie. Nice job, Chase and Lars. Great work to get that puck going the right way. Lars had a great one to get it out of the zone. Chase had a great one to pick it up and get the opportunity to score. 58 seconds remaining on the 2 penalties. There's our 3 guys in the box. Owen, Ryan, and Jack. They come in, pull up at the near point, centering pass, goes to the bottom of the near far circle, far corner, up, picked up by Chase. Chase grabs it. He circles around. He gets through, making the guy look silly. Sends it back up, and 2-on-2 heading the other way. Shot blocked by Xander. Nice job, Xander. Oh, Xander finishes the check. Back to Chase. 5-on-3. Man, that was a great part of that kill. 15 seconds left. Nice job, Xander. Good job on the kill unit. Kane is back out there. Caden is out there with Lars. Caden forces them wide. They go up to the near point. 2 seconds. And shot up into the netting as time expires on the man advantage. 2-man advantage for them. Now Jack comes back on. It looks like we're going back to 5. I hope. Ryan's still sitting in the box. He must have gotten a 2-and-10. Jack and Owen came out. Not exactly sure why Ryan got one. Maybe it was a cross check to the head or last man in or something. But he's still in the box, and the other 2, being Jack and Owen, are out. We're back to 5-on-5 action here. Fisher takes the draw, picked up by Kane. Kane to Lars. Lars bounces it up. Tried to hit Caden, but it goes through neutral ice. Jack forces. Puck is in the far corner. Jack pinches down. Nice job by Jack closing the door on that one. Winds up on Lars' stick. Lars sends one. Looking for the back door. It gets run up a stick and out of play. Fisher takes the draw again. Caden's to his right. Jack is to his left. Lars is back with Kane on the glass down here that you can't see. Well, you can't see anything, so. Draw, and oh, Caden almost had that one. He had a little opportunity to shoot it right like 1 foot in front of the net. Comes back up, Jack. Jack does a nice job keeping it in. Lars pinches up. They get it into our zone. Kane hustles back to pick it up, circles around, gets pinned up on the boards. They have it. Move it up to the far point. Big shot through, saved by Phillip. Puck is in the far corner. Lars is grabbing it. Comes out. Picked up by Kane. Kane skates it up out of the zone. He forward passes it up to Caden. Caden gets into the offensive zone. Shot gets kicked aside. Centering pass. Jack is there, slamming at it. Jack's still slamming at it. Winds up in back of the net, and they get it up. Caden jumps in front of it, but it comes out of the zone. Bjorn sends one in on net. Gets deflected. Jack puts another one in. Blocker down by their goalie. Puck is behind. Caden's chasing it. Squirts out into the far corner. Owen tries to grab it, and he does. He gets it over to Caden. Caden looking for a shot. He sends one. Blockered aside by their goalie into the near corner. Picked up by Owen. Xander's to help. Backed around to Bjorn. Bjorn up to Landon. Landon drops it. Bjorn picks it up. Sends it behind the net. Landon tries to get it. Owen comes in to grab it, and Xander jumps out of the zone. Picked up by Bjorn, cycled around behind Philip. Bjorn holds up, leaves it for Owen. Owen skates it up. Passes it up, looking for the headman pass, and that is icing is waved. Landon grabs the puck down low. He backs it around. Oh, nice job by Bjorn to get it over to Jacob. Jacob looking for that back door. Beautiful pass. Pass/shot. Puck is in front. Loose still behind the net. Goalie is scrambling. Chase over to Landon. Landon from Chase. Nice puck movement. And that would be number 8. Lando gets that one on a beautiful pass from Chase. Had a lot of room in that net to put it in. We had that goalie scrambling. Nice job, boys. So number 8 comes from Landon and Chase. So that would be Lincoln and Ryan and Riddick. So you heard the announcement there. That was Landon from Chase. Icing is the call. Puck drop comes back down in the Riders' end. We got 8:58 remaining in the third period. And 8 is the score of the Riders. 40 to 22. Pretty close. 40 shots. 40 shots for us, 22 for them. Far corner, Lincoln gets it up and off of a skate. Jacob battles in the far corner. He comes away with it. Backhands it up. That came out. That was out. Yep. Then we get a whistle. Ooh, not getting any warmer in here. You can see her breath. Philip hands the puck over to the ref. Face-off comes right in front of the Riders' bench. Riddick will be taking the draw duties. Puck is into our zone. Lars up to Ryan. Ryan touches it in. Lincoln comes in fast. Pulls down the puck in back of the net. And then it squirts out to the near corner. They grab it and send it. Jacob hustles back. Philip plays it wide. Philip! Oh, Philip. Puck handling. Hits Lincoln. Lincoln touches it off to Ryan. Ryan drops it back to Lincoln. Lincoln circles around. Hits Riddick. Riddick sends one, and that goes off a blocker and out of play. Nice passing. It hit the goalie and went out. Yeah. That was a beautiful play. Nice connection. Good passing. Quick passing. 8:03 left in the third. Fisher will take the draw. He's out there with Jack and Caden up front. Xander. Kane gets it, sends one through. Doesn't make it all the way through. Gets blocked down, and then Ken steps in front. They get it out. They go wide side in front of the Riders' bench. Kane. I love the way he puts his body in front of the puck and then just says, okay, this puck is mine. Boys, come try to take it. Xander deciding which way to come out. He decides this way, and then he backhands it around. Leaves it for Kane in that far corner. Kane tries to get it through. Fisher takes a hit when he has it. Caden pulls it through neutral ice, leaves it for Xander. Xander sends it deep around to the far corner, comes up and under Jack's stick. Bjorn sends it deep into the near corner, and then it bounces behind the net. Jack puts some pressure on him. Finishes a check, winds up on Caden's stick, centering pass. Fisher, oh, through the crease. Fisher had a shot. Puck winds up back out. Jacob puts it deep in the far corner. Stars get it out to the far boards. Jack tries to get it, and it's a one-on-one. Bjorn. Actually, this guy in the back door is a little too far behind him. Fortunately, he couldn't connect. I think that puck went up and out of play. 6:45 remaining in the third. Score is 8 Riders, 2 for Pittsburgh Stars. Owen Chase landing up front. Kane. Lars on defense. Win by Owen. Picked up by Lars. Lars gets it over to Kane, jumps over his stick. Chase tries to grab it. Owen does pick it up. Owen skates it in front through the crease, leaves it for Lars. Lars, far corner, skates it up and out. Big pass up to Chase, but it didn't hit anybody. Actually, I think that went up and out of play. Face-off will come at center ice. Same lineup out there. This number 26 right in front of us, I guess, is their player, Savin, S-A-V-I-N. He's a pretty big kid. You can tell when he gets the puck. Chase, nice kick up to his stick. He drops it. Couldn't hit Landon, but Landon reverses a kid. Almost grabs it. Poked around to Chase. Chase, puck in back of the net. Comes back up to Kane. Kane at the near point. Kane sends one through, floats it. Oh, almost gets that one underneath a pad, but it's picked up by the Stars and sent wide side. Lars gets it out of the zone. Chase grabs it. Chase into the zone. Chase looking for Owen. Backhand, nice little backhand, but it doesn't make it all the way through to him. Picked up by, that's the one that I was telling you about, number 26, shoots it. He's a danger. We can't let him have the puck too much. Puck is behind the net, bounced in front of the net. Bjorn has it. Bjorn tries to get it to Lincoln. Goes into the zone. Ryan chases after it. Ryan behind the net, loses the puck. Lincoln winds up in front of the goalie. And puck comes all the way back down. No, there's the icing. 5:06 remaining in the third. Ryan, Riddick, and Lincoln up front. Xander and Bjorn on defense. Faceoff comes in the offensive zone to the left of the goalie. Splits RD and comes out. Bjorn grabs it, sends it to Xander, back over to Bjorn. Bjorn moves it up to Ryan. Ryan touches it into the zone and then chases it. There D go back. Comes to the near corner. Lincoln has it. Lincoln, backhand, tries to center it, gets it to Ryan. Ryan, or Riddick. Riddick back up to Xander. Xander back down to the near corner. Now it's a battle. Oh, looking for Lincoln on the back door. Nice look by Ryan. Back out of the zone, across to Xander. Xander back over to Bjorn. Bjorn gets it, skates it across the blue. Looks to hit Lincoln, or Ryan. Ryan drops it off. Riddick, one-timer up and over the net. Hits the back of the glass. Glass in back of the net. Jacob stepped up into that one, but they bat it down deep. Held up by Phillip. Passed around to Bjorn. Bjorn skates, sends it up to Ryan. Goes off of his stick and turned over. Lincoln's still out there. Ryan picks up the loose change. Ryan sends one. Glove save by their goalie. Nice opportunity by Ryan. Way to be there, guys. Good luck. Their goalie just bumbled on that puck. Ryan picked it up, turned it into a scoring opportunity. Their goalie was there, luckily for them. But that was a good shot. 45 to 22 are the shots. Puck comes back. Jacob has it. Jacob looking for a shot. Gets off a quick one. Lars pinches down to the bottom of the near circle. Fisher comes in to support him. Jacob takes over this point. And Jack is covering the far point. Lars floats back. Jacob pinches over and Jack gets back up into the action. Looking for Fisher. Is there a shot? And saved by their goalie. A little bit of pushing. A little bit of pushing after the play. But that was... I don't think there are going to be any penalties called there. Fisher, Jack, Caden. Caden has a shoot. Blocked into the far corner and then comes up. Jumps over Lars, is sticking up and out of the zone. Icing is waved. Jacob picks it up anyway. Jacob moves it over to Caden. Caden gets it over to Jack. Jack, get your head up. Didn't want him to get blindsided. Fisher comes in to support it. Puck is a battle right in front of us, and kid comes out. Lars. Oh, nice save by Phillip. Man, that kid drove across the crease. He did, Lars did, hooking him. Yeah, well, I mean, that was probably going to be a goal. Could have been. Oh, all right. So Lars winds up in the box with the 2 minute at 2:58 left in the game. We'll be on the kill for everything but 8 seconds. Xander, Owen, Chase, Kane. Back to the far point. Shot. Oh, that was a good setup by them. Owen grabs it and sends it up and out. Nice job. Chase gets tangled up with the D here. I'm sure number 26 is out there. Yeah, he's on the far side. Watch him on that far wing. They leave it for him. He picks it up and skates it. This kid's got some skill. He goes around Kane. Shot, quick shot. Good save by Phillip. He picks up his own rebound, gets it up to the far point. Back to him, to the top. They're going to back it over to him again. Near circle, far circle. Number 26 in the middle. Shot gets deflected and hits the glass. Bottom of the near circle. Kid works around. Kane forces it back up to the point. Back to the top of the near circle. They backhand it up to the point again. Chase puts some pressure on him. Kane also. Puck comes up and out. Kane, not out, but Kane gets a hold of it. It comes off the boards funny. Oh, shoot. Looking for Chase. Chase just chips it. Owen got it in. They regroup. Landon puts pressure on him. They come out to number 26 again. He's going to do the whole thing out here. Then he meets Caden. Picked up and sent. Nicely done by Kane. The length of the ice actually on net. So that'll count as another shot. Landon is out there. Caden, Bjorn, and Jacob. Puck is in neutral ice. Kid circles around, enters the zone, takes a shot. Big save by Phillip. Puck is loose in near corner. Picked up by Landon. 1 minute remaining. Up and out, and that will go full length of the ice. No, we haven't. We returned to full strength. Okay, I guess we did. Puck is up. Riddick tried to get it. All right, let's go. Let's get it up and out. Bjorn grabs it. Bjorn up to Lincoln. Lincoln through. Puck is loose in front. Who's going to grab it? Riddick over to Bjorn. Bjorn down to Lincoln. Lincoln back up to Bjorn. Bjorn at the far hash. Puck is loose down low. Lincoln has it behind the net. Lincoln up to Jacob. Jacob looking for a shot. He gets it over to Ryan. Ryan backhands it back down. Lincoln to the near corner. Comes back up to Ryan, has it. Back down to Lincoln. Lincoln centering pass off a skate. to the boards, and they get it up and out of the zone. 1 second, and that will do the game. Riders, congratulations. Nice win. 8-2 final score. Great job by Philip and the rest of the team. Good effort. Never let off the gas. Nice win. Way to start it off in Jersey. 47 shots for us, 23 for them. I'll run through the scoring here of our 8 goals. The first one came from Jack. Caden got it to him. Riddick was the second one from Lincoln and Xander. Jacob was the third one from Chase. Riddick was the fourth one from Lincoln. Landon was the fifth one from Owen. Riddick, again, for his hat trick from Lincoln and Jacob. Chase got number 7 from Owen. And number 8 came from Landon and Chase. So there's a lot of names on there. I'll let you do the math, the addition, but total score, final score, Ryan gives number 26 a little bump. I think our guys respect him. Final score, 8-2. Bjorn was saying, hey, good job, dude. So we have another game tonight, I think 8 o'clock or so, East Coast time. So we got a lot of hockey today. We have the men's Olympic action. Between now and then, we have CU playing tonight against CSU at, I think, about 8 o'clock Mountain Time. So there's all kinds of options to turn into. But be sure to join us here again tonight around 8 East Coast time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support of the Riders. As always, go Riders.